Welcome back to another episode of Warren Cali. Rimpau grew up on 58th and Rimpau in the Rollin 60s neighborhood, which he would later name himself after the block he grew up on. He would meet Nipsey in their early teens in the late 90s, off both living in close quarters only a few blocks away and even attending the same school. Nip had an early passion for music, even attending the Watts Tower program where he started practicing his skills. Rimpau would later follow suit and both started attending the program and both began doing music. They both later attended Hamilton High School, which their neighborhood school was Crenshaw, but with all the gang activity, their parents didn't want them to go to that school, and they wanted them to have a better chance going to a school in a safer area than their own in South Central. Hamilton had music programs and also a lot of performing arts programs, but they rarely went to school. They were into females, making money, and hanging out, which led to them both dropping out. They cared about rapping more and had high hopes of making it big in the industry. But as their rap dreams continued, their street ties developed. By their teens, they started affiliating with the Rollin 60 Crips and got put on. The gang decision forever shaped their future. Music was still a dream, but the streets became a reality. Hustling, fights, and facing death and trying to survive became the norm. And also, the streets became a way to fund their music. In 2002, at the age of 17, Nip and Rimpau joined Buttervision, a creative multimedia group, which led to several DVDs coming out. During that time, he completed the recording for his first debut mixtape.
Dirty money, perturbed in this. Words I spit the flow nice to KCB. You wanna see me in the street if you want to. I don't give a fuck, no front, dude. It's coming real. Off the top of my head, I spill non-stop, you feel. Just check it. Niggas off the time, just listen. With your ear, I spit it. You wanna see, just listen. Rockin' with Rilo, my nigga Erm, you know, cause he for real. I don't even bust shots, I just run for real. I don't even play with y'all niggas the deal. Gotta get my money for real. I'm running, chasing the money, chasing the money. You wanna see it, play with me, you funny. I laugh at you, run to smash with you, wanna play with me, I don't give a fuck. I told y'all niggas, y'all, but this freestyle. This rhyme in the book, y'all go wild. In the back, the crowd get down. I make this beat, hype, talk shit, you be nice, then be nice, then be nice, then be nice.
The first one that talk, then be the last to blast, the last to smash, last to get the cash. They always talking shit, but never walking shit. I'm always in the streets doing shit, but keep a quiet shit between my lips and shit, and my brain and shit. I hold on the clip silently, I do my thing, do my shit. And like this, the beat is sick, just like syphilis, it burns when I speak up on the mic. Could you get with this? Could you recognize the talent and skill I spill from my mental reel? Every time I'm keeping it real with Cuzzy, with the suffix, you know I'm above this. Casey kick the beat right back.
By 2005, Nip independently released his first mixtape called Slossin' Boy, which was a local success. His debut project helped build a small fan base on the West Coast and eventually led to him signing a cinematic music group and Epic Records. Nip and his team continued grinding. In 2008, Nip released his first 2 installments of his Bullets Ain't Got No Name series of mixtapes, which helped bring Hussle's music to a larger audience. He later released the 3rd installment called Bullets Ain't Got No Names 3, as well as his commercial debut single, Hustle in the House. Nip played his role in his group from his neighborhood like the Slossin' Boys, but it became evident that Nipsey was the meal ticket for his community, and his crew continued rapping, but they pushed him to the top, especially Rimpau.
We out here. Money in, no money out. Money in, no money out. Slossin' Boys. You feel me? It don't stop. You feel me? Throw me on the wrist like 5 carats on the fuck.
Go get that mixtape, volume 2.
Yeah.
Crenshaw and Slossin. Need a copy mixtape, volume 2. Crenshaw and Slossin, we got it.
Boys right here.
Everybody that's from the hood that's doing this, much love, baby. We on. American Hustler.
What up? Neighborhood Nip Hustle, AMB, all money in, Marathon Music, you know what it is.
Marathon Music.
Trophy Boys, whatever you want to call
us.
it. You know what I mean? We out here getting it in for the source. Shout out to my homeboy Jorge, putting together the backyard situation. You know, we debuting this Crenshaw swag right here.
Thank you.
Shout out to the last one
What
with
it
the
do,
Crenshaw
John?
sweater.
Black Sam, my bro. Black Sam is last holding down the stove. You know? We on.
Moving right along.
What's up? It's Rimpau, A&B, Slossin' Boys. We on like always. You know what I mean? Just keep a lookout for the mixtapes and the albums and the music.
Oh shit.
We going in.
After leaving Epic Records, Nipsey founded his own record label, which was called All Money In Records. He released his first All Money In Records mixtape called The Marathon, which over the years, he dropped several others, like The Marathon Continues, Crenshaw, and Mailbox Money. Rimpau released his own music like tapes like Long Days and Long Nights, and All About My Business, both releasing in 2013. By this time, Nipsey was becoming a nationally known artist, and Rimpau focused more on the business aspect, which their crew vision created a lot of opportunities. Rimpau was always by Nip's side, and one day in 2014, it almost costed him his life.
Okay, so there was like an altercation with Nipsey in Chicago?
Oh, yeah. I can't remember quite well. Yeah, it was when he was on that tour with that shit. And when he just started promoting that Duce and all that shit, he came to Chicago. He told me backstage, he like, you see all the Mexicans in the front row? He like, there's some shit going on back home. You know what I'm saying? Some shit happening. Motherfuckers into it, you know? He like, that shit coming on, like motherfuckers chasing me down on tour, Mexicans and shit. Like, I'm talking about they like 30 deep. Right? So his tour bus was in the alley. So he was with his homie Rimpau. He was with the nigga that he got killed with. Yeah. Gone, like, Nip, gonna get out of here. They were so in it and so in love with like how much love they got. He just back there chilling, just him, Rimpau. He had a big ass security with glasses on and a driver, a bus driver. You know what I'm saying? Like hella Mexicans with these colorful Crenshaw shirts running through the alley, hoodies and shit, running through the alley, and there was snow outside. Yeah. Now by the time we hop out, Rimpau had hopped off the bus on some real act of courage shit for Nipsey, G, on some real shit. Okay. Like, and locked Nipsey in the back of the bus. And hopped off that bus fighting hella Mexicans, and they stabbed that boy up. You know, it's in Chicago newspaper and everything. They got to stab him. By the time we get there, now motherfuckers ain't trying to shoot Rimpau. You know what I'm saying? Wow. It's going crazy. Like, these Mexicans wild as hell. You got to cut that situation up. Boom, boom, boom. And say his bus got shot up, but you know, shout out to Nip. But rest in peace, Nip. You know, even Rimpau know, like, it wasn't from the Mexicans. You know what I'm saying?
Rimpau survived 6 stab wounds, being stabbed 6 times in the chest, and he suffered a punctured lung. He was willing to die and risk his life for Nip. Rimpau wouldn't drop much more music during this time point. He focused on producing and also business. By 2016, he dropped the tape Weigh My Options. In 2018, Nip dropped his most recognized album, being Victory Lap, which was later Grammy nominated. But by 2019, the unthinkable and unexpected happened.
Grammy-nominated rapper Nipsey Hussle was gunned down outside his LA clothing store today. Police say the 33-year-old was one of 3 people shot this afternoon. Fans gathered at the scene after hearing about the shooting on social media. They called him an inspiration, say he was active in his community.
Nipsey was killed on March 31st of 2019 by another Rollin 60 named Eric Holder, and Rimpau was at the scene. Many criticized his actions with him running away, but many don't know what they would do if death was right in front of them and they didn't have a weapon. Cowboy, who was also at the scene, would criticize Rimpau, even though he would later take the stand against Nipsey Killer, which Rimpau refused.
That Rimpau ran? That ran like a Nah, you ain't do that, bro. Man, Rimpau ran from 6-0. Bro, I seen the videotape for the first, I never looked at that. Rimpau from 6-0 ran. Rimpau ain't from 6-0. He ain't from 6-0. I said that. What you mean he ain't from 6-0? He ain't from 6-0. I'm putting him up. Nigga. He was from 6-0. Come on, bro. You know Rimpau from 6-0, bro. He ain't no more. No. I mean, I give you that. You say ain't no more. Look, listen. I'm not going to fight with you on he ain't no more. But on that day, he was from 60s, bro. Okay, but you know, Rimpau's like 6'9". Rimpau did what he was supposed to do. He like 6'9". He broke wide. He did what he's supposed to do. So you right. Yeah, you right. He was never cut for this. He wasn't never cut for this.
After Nipsey's death, Rimpau went under the radar for a while, but he recently has made waves online with him coming out and addressing issues he faced in the last few years that seem to have been eating him up.
The one that said go to Melrose. I was mad we was still on Christian Slauson. I'm like, cut it, finna go bad. Oh, hood, nigga, let's just leave. Let's leave, bro. I had been saying that shit. Oh, hood, I knew that shit was gonna happen. I knew it was only a matter of time. Oh, hood. Only reason why Nip was there that day because he didn't want nothing bad to happen to his homies. He didn't want nothing bad to happen to his brother. He didn't want nothing bad to happen to me. He didn't want nothing bad to happen to none of his niggas that he knew was gonna be there, and it happened because of something he was involved in. If y'all want to know the truth, and I figured that out on my own. You know what, man? I think don't want me to tell the truth. To be honest with you, I think niggas don't want me. I think niggas don't want me to tell the truth for real. On hood, I'm trying to do it the right way. I'm trying to go about it the right way. I'm trying. On hood, I'm finna go rogue on niggas though, bro. I'm finna go rogue on bro. I'm finna go rogue on. I'm finna do my own documentary, and I'm gonna call up and say y'all want to be on it. All right. Well, I'm gonna tell your part. I'm gonna tell your part then. Y'all don't want to tell y'all part of the story, or I'll tell it. On hood, I tell it. On God, when I went to Chicago and got stabbed and came back, didn't acknowledge that. Just didn't acknowledge that. On hood, you think I'm finna still keep going? And y'all want me to die? I gotta die first? I gotta die first for real? For real? That's what y'all want. That's what y'all saying. That's what all the comments of the fans say. Niggas ain't saying nothing. Niggas ain't saying nothing. Niggas ain't defend my name none. Niggas let just pop fly. On hood. Niggas better tell. On hood. On hood, I'm taking bullets for. I'm taking knives for. On hood, I'm a front lining that all money and shit.
Now in Rimpau's situation, many state what they would have did, but you can't say until you're in that position and bullets start flying at you, and you don't have a gun. Are you supposed to stay and get shot or run? But everybody's entitled to their own opinion. This will conclude this episode. If you haven't already, check out my previous episodes. Don't forget to like, hype, comment, and subscribe.